you find yourself waking up in the middle of the night wanting to play a dungeon crawling game on the Commodore 64, if like me, you do, because I did, then this game may be for you. But first, welcome to another episode of the Gentlemen's Pixel Club. You can follow us on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, all the handles are on the screen at the moment. So what are we going to be playing today? We're playing a game called Rogue 64, which is released by Bitmap Soft and created by Badger Punch Software. We're playing this on the MiSTer FPGA that's running the Commodore 64 system, and this is the first time that I'm playing this game. Why am I playing this game? I want to decide whether I'm going to be buying a Rogue 64 because this is a demo, and will this sell me the game? Loading up the demo, we have a trainer on the screen at the moment, so we have no health loss, exit without key, or press fire to skip level. I don't think we want to be doing this, so we're going to be saying no to all of those items. And we chose to not read the documents as well. Why do we read documents? I'm the gentleman. I don't need to read documents. This has been brought to us by Ricky, Henning and Sammy. Ricky did the code, Henning did the graphics, Sammy did the sound. I apologise, I am not going to attempt to say your surnames because I'm an ignorant British person who can't pronounce foreign names too well, and there's nothing worse than butchering people's surnames. But thank you for this, and thank you for the opportunity of releasing the demo on a Zap64 cover disc to allow me to give it a go to see whether I want to do this. I did reach out to the designers of this game and said, hey, have you got any assets? I want to do a video. And above the webcam picture you will see some assets once in a while, and with those assets I thank you very much. It helps me produce a better video, it helps me produce better content for you. So this is the first time that I'm playing this game, so we're just going to hit fire to start. Just checking my joystick there. And here we are on Rogue 64. So looking at the screen, we have the score at the top, which is 0, the game name in the middle, and the high score on the right. Usually I fight to get high scores. At least I will be able to get this high score. It looks like I just need to do one thing. Left hand side we've got what level we're on, and this is the dungeon level I believe. Then we've got what health we've got. Looks like we can probably go up to 9 or 10 health with that bar. Inventory we're carrying nothing. The center we see the screen, the dungeon room that we're in, and we look like we've got a map on the right hand side. We are the guy in the middle, the white guy that I'm moving around, and rooms are fairly big here. Look at this, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So you have a really big room to collect, explore, and although you could see the whole room, this looks like it's going to be a turn-based game by the way that he moves, especially being called Rogue. I was a big fan of Rogue and NetHack and games like this, so this has a lot to live up to. I'm not expecting the PC experience, not in any shape or form, because we're on a Commodore here, but I want to give this a go and see what fun it will be. So that looks like it's a chest, and the controls, by the way, are literally up, down, left and right. That's all you do, and when you die, fire to restart. When you have monsters at your attack, you just push the joystick into them and you will fight them there. So let's go on a journey. Looking at the room at the moment, it looks like I can only go east and west by the different shading on where the doors are, and taking the map picture into reference that we have here as well. So we're going to explore east, I think, but let's see what that is. So we go over that and found gold, and nothing appeared in the inventory, but my score went up, meaning the high score went up. So brilliant, I've done a high score challenge. I've completed a high score. This is great, and I've got the high score. Hope you've enjoyed the video. No, seriously, that's other games we do that on. So let's just go to east to see what we have. So we've gone east, and okay, we're in another room very similar, but just with a southern door down there. Let's go back and see whether the chest reappears. No, it doesn't. I was thinking maybe it was a glitch. You could be glitched it and you could get as much gold as you wanted. So now we go back into this room and we got another chest down there. Collect that, found gold, 200 score. Sound, because this is a NetHack Rogue type game, you're not going to have too much exciting sound in terms of an arcade game, but the background music is nice. It's nice to have something there. NetHack Rogue, if you play on the PC, was traditionally a very quiet game, so nice to have some background music. So we're going to go south, and what have we got here? So we got 5 health. Let's see whether our health does go up. Collect that. Ah, right, it says we're healed, but the health has not gone up, so we might need to do something more. So let's go west and see what we've got here. Oh, alright, so we have those monsters here. We're going to leave the room for a moment. I'm going to go down. I'm going to go back in the room to give a bit of space between us and them. Okay, did that give us more space? Did they reset? Let's go back. I'm going to go up. I'm going to try again and see where they are. Right, okay, it looks like that they have a default starting positions, and when you move into the room, they will then take a turn. So being turn based, and we're actually gonna go around and come back into this room from the south in a moment. But being turn based, because I think I've got a couple of moves I can do this. Every time I move, they do a move, as you can see there. So we're going to leave the room, and notice that we've got to be wary of that. They can actually go on top of each other there, because those Pac-Man things went on the same zone, so yeah, that could be quite hard. So go south, and remembering the instructions that you basically push into the monster to fight it. So we're going to go down. The enemy missed us. We're going to hit, and the enemy is dead. Keep pushing into the enemy, and it's dead there. So it's done no damage to us, but you know, we've got no weapons, no drops from it, and I don't know whether you can even get those. So we're going to go south again, and there's another chest to collect. Looks like we can only go north and south here, looking at the door options that we've got on the side of the room. So we've got some more gold, 450 points. Actually, this could be an absolutely massive game. Look at the high score. We've just collected silly little gold, and we've only got 450 points. But look how high you can go with that score. Okay, so we're going to move to the right. So what I'm looking at doing here is lining myself up, so I'm only effectively facing one at a time. Fortunately, that enemy keeps missing me, which is good. So we've got some gold. And this is a dead end room. We can't do any more than that. And bear in mind, we are on level 1. This is bound to be critically easy while there's been no challenge. We don't want to be dead straight away, because you know, that would be a little bit off-putting. At least get a few rooms out of the way. So we've been north, but let's go north again. So at the top. Okay, we can't go anywhere else. So it looks like the only option to us is actually east, because we've explored the rest of the dungeon through the dead ends that they've got. Another Pac-Man ghost, so we're going to hit you, miss, dead. I actually want to see what happens when we get hit a little bit. You know, do we get blood or anything else like that? We've got more gold, so we're going to go east again, collect that gold, and we're going to explore the room to the north. This may not be, in terms of some of the videos that we've done, an exciting arcade blast or stuff like this, but I was really curious to see this game, as I say, having loved NetHack, having loved Rogue, and there's a great version of NetHack in some respects on the PC that nobody talks about these days, and it's a game called Hack. In fact, I'm going to put a picture up of the box on the screen, and we're actually just going to pause here. I'm going to put a picture of the actual game view that you can see right now as well. And this game was a procedurally generated dungeon, very much like Dungeon Master, but it is absolutely excellent. It's absolutely brilliant to play, running on DOS on a PC, but little spoken about, little heard of. But I just want to highlight that just to show you that I do know these type of games. I have played these kind of games, and I do enjoy these kind of games, and I do find these games fun. Anyway, that aside, let's get back into the game. So our little man is where we left him, so we're going to go right. And look at that, on the map there is no way that I can get effectively through that door there, because that's not a door. So it shows that there is some randomness, I guess, to the map. When we play again, I do not expect to see that pattern, because this is a procedurally generated dungeon here, and we will see. So effectively on the next playthrough, top row, third room from the right, sorry, third room to the right, we should not be able to get into, and it should just be the similar pattern to what we see now. So let's go right again, and I think all we can do is go down. And look at that, oh, something different. We've got a monster, and we've got a key. So the enemy is dead, and we're going to pick the key up. And that is literally a case of walking over the key, and we've got the key. So down again. Two monsters there. And again, strategically going to move so they can't hit me from both sides. We only want to be attacked from one side. So move again to the right. It missed me. We keep pushing down. Oh, did you see that? That how the screen vibrated when he hit me? That's a nice touch. But he's dead. Keep pushing down. I'm getting a bit of a battering there. So health is now down to 2. Interestingly, I would have expected the green health bar to move to the left, that it doesn't. Don't know why it's not doing that. Maybe it shows you the maximum health that you can get. Not sure on that one, so we'll just not worry for the moment. So we're going to go south. And what is that? Oh, it's the next level. So we're now in level 2. Alright, so we need to be aware of this. We're in level 2 now. We've gone down a level. And perhaps we should have explored the rest of the dungeon. We cannot go back up, so you can basically keep only going down and down and down. Alright, let's grab the gold. I've got 2 health. This probably isn't very good for me. Move to the next room. 2 of those monsters. So push down to attack. Down to attack. Kill them. Go into the next room. Now, I'm hoping our health will go up to 5 now, if this is similar to what we've seen before. Yes, it does. That health bar doesn't move, so it either stays that way, or, you know, who knows? It either stays that way or the green will increase. But I suspect at the moment I can get a lot more health than what I've got, and this is just an indication of how much to maximum health I have. But I honestly don't know. So we're going to go north. And we have another chest. We have a lot of gold here. It's a pity we can't exit the dungeon and be so rich. So line up for that monster. Okay, it hit me. It hit me twice there. Go east again. And keep going east. So we're going to try and go around all the edges of this like a jigsaw puzzle. I would like a little bit of health, and I'd like to actually collect something else beyond a key if that's possible. So 2 health. Enemy is now dead. Go down again. And keep going down. We will repeat this until we cannot go down any further. Kill the monster. I actually moved to the right there. That was my fault. Down again. So that is the exit. But look, I can't get that. It wants me to get a key. But at least we know where it is. We've got some more gold. What I'm wondering as well is, do you get random monsters in terms of, you know, will they appear in rooms randomly, you know, like wandering monsters? We'll have to see on that journey. So hit me again, but one more hit and I'm going to be dead, but the enemy is dead. So we're going to go north, a chest, go south, and I suspect this room will have a northern wall. No, it won't. So we can't get into that room. And we need to go around, just do all the rooms around the outside of that room, just in case the key is in that room, because, you know, otherwise we don't want to miss it. We really don't. So we can't get there. And we've only effectively got down here. And then, no, so that room is completely blocked out. We can't get to that. So let's go south again. So by that room blocked out, just have a look on the screen. Where I've circled there was no exit into that room. That monster, it needs one hit and it's going to get me. So we're going to see whether we can actually get to the exit of the room, which we managed to do. And how's that for luck? There's some health there, so we've now got full health. We're going to go back and we're going to kill the monster. We've only seen one monster type so far. I'm sure there's plenty more. Remember, we are playing a demo of this, so you know, let's see how far we can get through the dungeon here. You know, I'm not sure how long the video's gone on for so far, but yeah, I'm talking you through my experiences, my gameplay, what I see so far, what I've done so far, and you can see what I've done so far because, you know, we're doing this live together technically. So up, and we're going to go to the right. This isn't one of these videos where I do the talk over afterwards. You know, you're getting it here and now on the video as we play. I used to love net hacking games like Rogue and stuff like that. The graphics were so simple. like you've got on the screen, but it was what was going on in your mind that painted the canvas, that painted the adventure, that painted the journey that you were having. You know, the idea was just a tapestry. The adventure happened in your mind as you were playing this, and it's exactly the same for this. In fact, the graphics here are better than the original NetHack graphics when I used to play that game, because those were just ASCII characters. In fact, let me put a picture of that up on the screen so you can see what I'm talking about now. If you have a look at that, that's one of the levels from NetHack, you know, purely represented by graphic art, the graphic art by ASCII characters. No tile sets were used or anything else like this. So flipping back to this, already better graphics for a similar type of experience, and the only type of experience you could have probably really done on the old 8-bit systems. So let's go through this door at the moment to the next level, and look at this. The starting location has changed as well. So we are now effectively in the one room to the right of the top left corner. So you don't always start in the top left corner. So nice bit of randomness there. I'm going to get the heart, healed back to 5. Let's head west. 2 monsters there. We're going to leave those because we're going to quickly do a bit of exploring of this dungeon to see whether we can see anything beyond the usual monsters that we get. So hitting you to ignore them. Can't go north. We've only got east and south. So we're going to rush past you. Oh no, that wasn't rushing past them. We're going to rush south. Trying to avoid combat with you two. Get some more gold. So we're following effectively the only path through here at the moment, through west. Got the gold. Run back. And I'm not ignoring the monsters just so we don't do them. I just want to see a little bit more of the game. And my controller, I've just had to reconnect it. It stopped working for some reason. So that means that one is game over because I got killed by the monsters, but secondly, the batteries are on their way out of this controller. So there you go. We're going to do fire to restart. Rogue 64. Off we go again. So we can see that this is a different dungeon for level 1, that we've got health straight away in the first room, gold, and we are going to keep going right. And look at this, yeah, that pattern wasn't there before, this dead end. At that point we're going to go south, and I'm very interested to explore the top part of the map. Run, run, run. Ignore those. Might as well get the gold, so at least we have some gold. Go right. Grab the key. Enemy dead. Yeah, you can see this is very, very different. So up. Yep, look at that. So the room to the left of us now, through this side of the wall, is we have no access to. So that shows you that it truly is a randomly generated dungeon. So yeah, this is, as they say on the, you get exactly what they say on the tin. Procedurally generated dungeons every time you play, which makes, which makes this game great, because every time you play, you get a new experience, a good experience. So that is now game over, and the one question, and the only question that remains, is have I seen enough that I want to purchase this game? Have I seen enough of Rogue 64 on this demo that this is a game that I think I want to play? And the answer is yes. So this is the full version by Bitmapsoft, obviously created by Badger Punch, and I've just paid for this. Word of warning, it comes in cartridge format, so I've been able to load that normally into the MiSTer FPGA, and look how better this looks. This looks really pretty. You know, that demo actually, and the demo sold me the game, but the demo looked quite rough compared to this on the first screen. So F1 to talking music. Now we're going to leave music on. They've gone to all the trouble to do this. F7 for title screen. Okay, so we're just going to go straight into the game again. Wow. Okay, this is very different. I am a little bit shocked here. You know, look at the panel on the left. You know, we've got health, strength, and inventory with some X's in, effects. The map looks different as well. In fact, look at the map. The map on the full version shows you the way to go. E.g., you know, it shows you where the exits are. You know, so there's no room for any concern. And I think the man looks better as well when you move. In fact, the graphics look really nice here. You know, we've got a lot more colour, and the exit. Look at him at the top. He's animated as he's moving around as well. All right, so let's go through this door. This is new. The rooms before were just standard squares, and you know, we've now got these walls, passageways. So let's go. And look at that. It tells you get messages at the top saying blocked now. A lot more seems to be going on. Is that still a chest? Yeah, we found gold. So let's go through here. Oh, this is so much nicer to look. If you get monsters in these little passages, you're going to be absolutely screwed. Okay, so there are monsters. So the Pac-Men have been upgraded to something else. Oh, and it told me I killed something at the top. I have no idea what that name said. It went too quickly. This is a serious upgrade. Guys, that demo you released, your demo sold me the game because I love dungeon crawlers. I love NetHack. I love things like this. Why on earth does your demo not look like this? You are really underselling yourselves in that demo. So let's go through here. I can't believe this is like chalk and cheese. It's like the demo was looked like a proof of concept, where this is, you know, the real jewels, the real stuff. This is good. So go down here, fight whatever the Pac-Man thing was called. God, no, I can't pronounce that. Very much like on the opening credits on the underselling demo, where I didn't want to butcher people's names. That monster name I would butcher as well. I like the map where it's showing the available exits as well, so you have a quick point of reference on what rooms to go to see where you haven't explored. And here's our key. Look, more colours, more colours. That was yellow, I think, before. Next room. Ignore that monster. And look at that. The heart, the health is different colour. Will that give us more health if we get it? No, we're stuck at 5. I should probably fight that monster. Glove. God, no, still can't pronounce it. Grab the potion. A runny potion, it said at the top of the screen briefly. Don't know how to use them, but that doesn't matter for the moment, because we're looking for the exit. I'm assuming the exit's going to be at the bottom of the screen as before. So looking at the map, it looks like from this room I can go south. Right, the monster. And yep, there's the exit. So we're on the noob level, and we're now down a level. It says a noob level at the bottom. Fight brave noblet. Okay, so down we go again. Ah. Is that? That is a bat. So I've killed Batty. I've killed Mr. Bat here. 2 monsters. So one of the things on the first level. Oh fuck! I died. That was a nice way to die. One of the things on the first time that I played was, well, you know, is there more monsters? We were looking for more monsters, and we just kept seeing the Pac-Man versions. This is so much better. You sold me on the demo, but I've got to say you are absolutely underselling yourself in my eyes in terms of how bloody good this game is when you get the full version. You know, some people will pass by that demo because, you know, it's a case of, you know, it doesn't look as good as it can, but this version is so much better. So we are going to give it scores, and I'm going to talk about both games, the demo to the full version. So gameplay on the demo, you know, I would have given it 3 or 4 out of 10 gentlemen, because it's a case of, you know, it was very modest in terms of what it gave you, very modest in terms of what it was. I get it's a demo, I really do, but looking at the final version compared to what the demo is, it more looks like a tech sample that you want to take to a publisher. It had none of the polish that this has got, But for this version, for gameplay, I'm going to give it 8 out of 10, gentlemen. We only saw that small bit of it, but knowing NetHacks, I do, seeing the differences already, you know, I don't even want to be talking now. I want to be pushing play on the controller and playing that little bit more. Graphics, it would have got, you know, 3 out of 10, gentlemen, for the demo version. But here I'm going to give it 7 out of 10, gentlemen, because although small or no modest, they do the absolute job for it, and they really look great, and they blend in with the atmosphere. The colours are not eye bleeding or anything else like that. Audio remains the same across both of them. You know, it gets 5 out of 10, gentlemen. It does the job. It's nice to have background music. It's nice to have, you know, a sound that's going on. If you've traditionally played NetHack rogue type games, you had none of that, so that's what you get for that. But overall, you're going to get 8 out of 10, gentlemen. This cost me £4.99 or €4.99, whatever it was. Doesn't really matter. You know, it was less than a pint of beer, and pints of beer are wonderful, and this game is wonderful. Would I recommend this game? If you like NetHack, if you like dungeon crawlers, if you want a really cute looking game on the Commodore 64 that in my mind technically shouldn't really be possible, go for this game. You know, you won't be disappointed. I hope you're not disappointed. It is completely missold by the demo. If you fire up the demo and you want to have a look at this game, you know, you see me play through it, and the difference is absolutely chalk and cheese from the start product to the end product. You know, if I was the designers here, you know what, you've got to go out and you've got to burn the first demo that you've got. Release a demo of the opening level. You know, let the people see what you can really do, because your current demo, the demo for Zap 64, wonderful as it is to give things away, does the game no justice. And I'm sorry to say that, because you have a great game here. I'm going to start encoding this video, and then I'm going to go and play this more. I'm the gentleman. This is Gentlemen's Pixel Club, and this is the brilliant Rogue 64.
Would you like to play again?
Hello there, just me. If you're a subscriber to this channel, thank you very much. If you're not a subscriber, then Merlin here would be delighted if you would consider subscribing. It would make him happy, it would make me happy, and if Merlin's happy, then everybody is happy. Thank you very much. Stay safe, take care, goodbye.